business owning. It's hard. It's hard. My name is Casey Hart. I'm the owner of Foxwood Tattoo Collective. We opened in September 2021. I've been tattooing about 10 years, and I specialize in black and gray, floral, mandala, geometric, ornamental type pieces. I think you get tired of working for other people. And my husband's like, you should just open a shop. And I was like, yeah, all right. And then like one day you're kind of like, all right, I'm gonna start thinking about that. I guess it was right around mid-pandemic. I had a lot of time to kind of think on it. Like, okay, can I financially do this? What would my life look like? What would this look like? How do you even start this? What's an LLC? What does business licenses mean? Like, literally I Googled how to start a business in Maryland. Every dollar I have went into this place and continues to go into this place. So you're gonna not make money for a really long time. So the expectation is you're gonna work a lot and you're still not gonna make your money back for a while. That's pretty much any business, I think. The why is your number one. Know your why. Why do you want to do this? Because that is what's gonna keep you doing it. That is your motivation, because if you don't have a good motivation, you will fail, you will quit, it will destroy you. So my why is creating a client experience that is unforgettable, that is beautiful, and that they want to come back, and then it's a collective and a collaborative experience with somebody. What happens is, and what you don't know, but I did know, is that you're working 24/7. You are. It is a 24/7. I work every day. Just because I'm not tattooing doesn't mean I'm not working. And that is part of being a business owner. Most people don't realize that. They think they can take off whenever they want to. But I value art. I value tattooing. I don't value the money part of the business. I value being in here with clients, with these people every day. It's about your people, keeping them here and keeping them happy. And that doesn't mean giving into every whim and giving yes to everything. Again, boundaries, balance. What do artists want? Well, artists want free time. And they want someone who supports their business. They want someone who lifts them up and has a good percentage and have some things covered for them. I cover more than most shops. I pay them more than most shops. They're happy. They don't want to leave. That's what you want, because who you have working for you is your success. Head to toe. That's it. People don't leave jobs, they leave management. And if you have a poor management, you will have poor employees. It's also leading by example. I never ask my guys anything they haven't seen me do 100 times. I think what you also don't know is how hard it is to discipline and boss your friends and people you care about. You have to develop that relationship with them too, that they have to also take orders from a friend. I have an employee handbook, and it sets the expectations for this place. If anyone wants to work here, I will give them the handbook and say, if this floats your boat, we'll see how you feel. But if you're not willing to work like this, then you are not a fit here. I made an employee handbook. I have the training. I literally have it. It's called artist training. I print it out right now. It is 3 days worth of what are we gonna do when we screw up? What do we do when it's a bad tattoo? What do we do when someone has a bad heel? What do we do when someone wants a deposit back? We have to know what to do. What happens when I in Ryan's space too much? What happens if I take his machine without his permission? We went through these. We made poster boards. We put our names on them, and we wrote all over them what our expectations are for our clients, for our stations, for our this. What can you touch? What can you not touch? What's cool and what's not cool? We set those up. That I got a binder and I got something you sign, and that's too much for some artists. Fine, I do not care. I care about success, and I care about my artists feeling successful. Everyone wants to turn their nose up at the fancy part. Well, we're pirates, we do whatever we want. Well, when you're doing whatever you want, you got drug addicts, people tracing stuff, and bad shops, poor taxes, not good business. They know the expectation. They know they're not supposed to let a client sit here and wait for them. They know they're not supposed to rub maticide all over somebody's fresh tattoo. They know that because I taught them that. We set up a station. We broke down a station together. It was our first training day. What does setting up a station look like? What does breaking down a station look like? What does cleaning up a tattoo and bandaging a tattoo? What does that look like? What does that mean? Because every artist does that differently. Now, if I just hire somebody, they come in here and 2 weeks goes by and they're touching everything without gloves on, and I have to fire them. Well, did I tell them I'm not supposed to be touching everything without gloves on? I'm supposed to expect that artist to know it, but you can't. You have to tell them. I even sat them down, like, I know y'all know BBP, but we're doing it again. I also do 3-month evals. I sit down with my guys every 3 months by themselves. We evaluate everything they do. We do a portfolio critique, and we go through supplies, and then we go through what you're covered, what you're not covered, and what would you like me to cover? Is there something I could be covering more? Is there something I'm covering and you're not really using it right now? So I check in with my guys, and they love this. They love that system. It's what works for us. I'm not gonna just hire artists just to pump out tattoos all day. That's not what I'm here for. I'm not here to make money. I'm not here to pump out tattoos all day. I'm here to make beautiful relationships with clients and make killer art with my best friends. I believe in pushing quality artwork, pushing yourself as an artist, so it's not just giving the client an awesome experience, it's pushing for myself artistically to love what I do, to feel good about what I create and want to continue creating. My why is to really separate ourselves from the usual. That's my why.